This is a Toledo Express Airport runway 1634 rehab. It really entails mostly a mill fill project. It is being completed to a design grade, so the engineer requires us to hit a design grade on the final surface. It also has a design grade to mill to, so it's an approximately 3-inch milling project with a 2-course, say a leveling course and then a surface course.
They expect a really smooth surface when it's all said and done. That's why we're doing the 3D millimeter system. It's a lot more accurate than what we can get with our normal system.
The advantages that we noticed right off the bat was that you could just let the machines do the work. You can literally go anywhere out on the project and find your grade, whether that's a surface grade for your pavement or a cut grade for the mill. You can catch grade wherever you're at. You don't have to have a parallel line to catch grade as you would with string line.
Some of those string lines or whatnot, they sag and you got to recheck. Where at least with this, those satellites, they don't lie. You know, I don't know how it works, but it does, and it's very efficient.
It really adds to the confidence that you have in your grade control.
It was just so nice to be able to walk along and not have to worry about a bump. If it didn't all get swept off, if my ski went over it, it still was. Like I said, there's no bumps in the air, so it made life a little nicer for us on the ground.
The advantages that we've experienced through paving have been very similar to the milling advantages, where there's not an interruption. We constantly carry grade. We're able to continue at the same speeds and even higher production rates with the process of paving.
It's telling that machine what to do, where to do it, and it kept it real accurate. Got it down to the final course, and all they had to do was come in and lay 1.5 inches, and it makes it real nice when you don't have to worry about a bump in the road or whatever. It was already perfect for them on their final coat.
With this, all we had to do was change the components from the milling machine back over to the paving machines. And it's a very seamless operation. It's all the same equipment.
They programmed my machine, which is the grinder, and once it's programmed in there, my machine runs off of what the GPS is telling it. So when we're done milling, you take it off of my machine and you transfer it over to the paver.
Now we're running this project in echelon, which means we're running 2 pavers, one just in front of the other. And we took the equipment that we had on the mill, transferred those over to the pavers, and everything worked just perfectly. We had no issues whatsoever, and we really skipped a beat when we got out on the paving. We were able to start out with the millimeter GPS, and then as we progressed along, after the intermediate course was placed, we put on our Topcon System 5 grade beam, and we used that for our grade control. So that complements the millimeter. Another advantage to using the millimeter GPS is being able to eliminate the cost of the string line, which is a huge advantage and time consideration here on the project. We could get out and set things up in the morning, work throughout the day with really just a few battery changes on some of the transmitters. We're able to work throughout the day without any interruption versus moving string line and resetting grading and having to stop our operation. So our production really increased just being able to utilize the millimeter technology.
If you're going out and cutting new parking lots or whatnot, I think this is the way to go, because I'm sorry, but I've never seen a grader man that could be able to do something like this, or even the mills. You know, we try our best to cut swales and stuff, but you know, when you got a system like this, you're not left up to trying your best. It's going to be there when you're done.
I definitely think that all paving companies that need to take a look at this technology. It's outstanding. It's definitely the way of the future. This project has really opened our eyes to the millimeter GPS. I can tell you that the one thing that we will do, certainly on future projects where we see being able to utilize this system, it's going to be a first choice.